Alright, so we're gonna start this VOD review for Victor Drip from the Gosu Academy server. And right now they're Diamond 3. They mostly played Squirrel. Our first round felt, this is the notes that they put in. Our first round felt pretty decent, wasn't too much resistance. Second round there was a DC on the team, so we thought we had the W in the bag. Then DC came back and got rolled by the Winter Soldier. And couldn't figure out how to get around that. Maybe should have stuck with Squirrel to play a little further back and focused him. Thanks in advance. So, first of all, yeah, I see the DC here, and I see that he came back. First of all, yeah, Winter Soldier is kind of a big pain in the ass, especially if they know how to play him. And your team right here is a quick little thing that I saw. Right here, these two tanks fucking die to Winter Soldier. Like, really, really bad. I feel like Thing can fight him a little bit, but these two tanks aren't going to kill him, unfortunately. And he's just really, really good right now. But we'll just watch what you could have done. We'll take a quick peek at round 1. I'm not going to sit here for too long. And yeah, we're just going to look at it real quick. And I see that you picked her immediately, so doesn't seem like y'all got any bans either, so y'all start pretty quick. Alright, let's see. Ooh, and let me take this out real quick for you. So I can actually look over stuff. Alright, let's go. These said the first round went well, so we'll see. Good trap on him, but he just runs away. Okay. So we're gonna pause here in just a second because I notice something here. So first of all, you're not playing her pretty bad. You're playing her pretty good. Which is obviously always good. You understand how to play Squirrel. Like you said, you had 65% wording on her, right? So here, let's start from here before we even got a kill. So you were focusing on this wall here. Unfortunately, this isn't really your job to destroy this wall, but if you have to destroy a wall, instead of hitting it like directly with your nuts, you kind of want to hit it in an angle. So like, I don't know the exact angle, but somewhere around here, and it'll bounce up and then hit here, and it'll blow up this a lot easier than just hitting it. If you need to break it. It's not really your job to break walls because it's a little harder for you, but it's easier for someone like Magneto who only needs like left click to destroy it. So right here, I noticed that you're playing well, I'm trying to find the spot. Yeah, right around here. So I see that you're playing pretty far to the right with both of your healers. I think that's what, yeah, with both of your healers. You would be better off positioning yourself somewhere around here, like where your tanks are. Um, if you position yourself here, you don't really have a great angle. I mean, we can look at it right here. You don't have a great angle. The only angle you can really see is like on this truck and then the Hulk that's in front of you. But if you were to play here with your tank, your Magneto, you can see Groot, Hulk, Star-Lord, Iron Man, and their two healers, right? You have um a lot more space here to like you take control of so much more space playing here instead of playing here where you can only see a little bit, right? And also you have a lot of natural cover where you can go. You can play this wall You can even go here and start playing this angle too. A lot of times you'll see players like go through here and try and flank and try and box this area, because you know, if I go up, you'll see this is a huge box. It's just a box, all right? So if you have players playing here, people playing here, you can all go in and kill everyone. So that's more advanced, but it's definitely something like, you know, you can find more angles than what you're playing. All right, let's keep watching how you play. Just a quick thing I noticed. And then when you come up here, it's not bad either. Good job focusing the tanks too. With Squirrel, you want to focus the tanks as much as possible because you deal a lot of damage to them. You're a tank buster. You want them to feel threatened. Oh, and don't forget to break the Groot wall. If you see the Groot wall right here, you gotta destroy it because that is dangerous. It's not really in the best spot, but Groot walls can be really dangerous. Nice focusing the tanks again. And you're playing with your tanks here, so good. Not a bad ulti. You did see a lot of them. And you almost killed that Iron Man too. Unfortunate. Okay, so we'll look at that life real quick. It's not gonna be too much, but I do like the angle you took here, since you were playing around here actually. Let's see if I can find it when you were here. Well, after you do Scroll Stampede, you played here, right? And then you're fighting the Iron Man around here. You had a good angle on them, but again, I would just be playing with my tanks maybe a little bit more, because you could get picked off by this Iron Man focusing you or the Star-Lord focusing you. These two focus you, you're dead. And this guy focuses you as well, you're dead. So since you're like a really big damage dealer to your tanks, you kind of want to be a little bit safer. And you die to maximum pulse here. During this entire fight as well, I would definitely be focusing on their enemy tanks or on like just playing with your tanks. Not a big deal though. So we move on. I'm not trying to spend 10 hours on this part either, because I will if I continue. Yeah, Iron Man moving like that is so annoying. Okay. So, quick pause. I know you're on console, so aiming is a little different from PC. I'm on PC, so I'm able to, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, but like aim train, sort of. Of course, you can aim train on console as well. You can, since your nuts are a projectile, you might want to like move your crosshair a little bit more to the right, or where they're going to be, or where they're going. Because by the time you shoot it, this person's already moved. You saw the Iron Man move a lot, so definitely practice that, because it's gonna really help you in the future. Like, practice aiming where they're going to be. It takes a lot of practice, and I still fuck it up a lot too. So, yeah, totally understand. I mean, I've done that more than 50 times. Promise you. And try and move your focus from like those threatening targets like the Iron Man to like the Groot and the tanks, and you know, maybe supports that aren't really there, because it's really hard to kill Iron Man if he's high on the ground. Whoa, that ultimate. See, this is good. Focus is Groot. You kill him. Nice. And then they didn't kill your ulti, so you just killed everyone. Yeah. Yeah, and this guy's also dead. Nice timing. Yeah, that guy's super dead. Oh, well, he's dead now. Ooh, and yeah, maybe a little bit too. You overheated there a little bit. I get it though. Alright, we'll see. So I'm gonna skip a little bit here. Probably just gonna watch like this fight right here, and then I'm going to skip to round 2. So right here we'll start it from here. You guys get Groot ulted. He born agains. Oh, this is a mess. Yeah, good focus on the Groot. Good focus on the tanks. And good escape. I mean, you escape the best you can, and then you touch the sky, unfortunately. So you guys won this fight afterwards, though. Right here. Yeah, you can't hit him. It's very hard to hit flyers as Squirrel Girl. It's very satisfying. Yeah, they can't do too much. Those 2 ultimates are very damaging. Didn't seem like they had any ultimates. Nope, they didn't. So you guys would just win. Okay. So round 1 was pretty good. Just a couple things like, you know, focusing on their tanks instead of their flying DPS, because they are really hard to hit as Squirrel Girl. So let's see how you played. Depends here. I do like this position because you can see them a lot. But I also like how you're moving up with your tanks here. And that damage that you dealt on that Bucky actually killed him. So it's really good. Yeah. This position you're playing is great. Yeah, you actually hurt this guy. Oh, but he might kill you. Okay, no. Okay, cool. So right now they're playing down a player. Let's see when they get a player, because you guys just dominate here. Yeah, they can't do anything. Okay, he's back. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so this is when they start fighting because they TP. Ooh, big damage on the invis. But you couldn't track her afterwards.
This is real firepower.
Okay, so we're gonna look at your positioning here, right? Just from here, when you kill this invis and you hear this TP. I think this is when we're hearing the TP. Yeah. So we hear the TP, and you're here on the supports. Nothing wrong with that, right? But it's important to know where the TP is coming from. Looks like they kind of messed it up there, honestly. It's important to know where the TP is coming from, because as Squirrel Girl, your main job is to kill the tanks. This Groot should be like half HP if you looked behind you. But regardless, this is a good ultimate, and it's an okay ultimate, and you were able to like take out a pretty substantial amount of health to this invis, but couldn't chase her. Although you tried, and I respect that. You almost hit her actually. But after she does this, it's really hard for you to do anything. So, unless like you know exactly where she's coming from, what I really wanted you to do here is just turn around and be like, "Where's this TP? Where's this TP? Where are the tanks? Where are the tanks? Your tanks are enemy tanks are right here. They're just chilling. You could have just went up there and like actually caused so much trouble, or you could have went here and killed this guy that's pretty low. Of course, you know you're if you didn't know that, this guy could have called it, but he didn't. So yeah, always think about like where am I looking? Where are the tanks? Where can I cause the most damage? And what's the well, actually, you turn around on him.
This is
My
real
bad. But
firepower.
you understand. Oh, I forgot that they take the point here, so can't do much about it. Nice root on the Groot. Nice root on the Groot. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, when you see Strange doing this, like this Strange is playing high up. Well, yeah, when you see a Strange playing like this high up, he's looking for an ultimate. He's looking for an all-in stuff, and yeah, just stay aware of when a Strange is high up, he might ulti. Especially in these lower levels, most likely he will ult. This is how a lot of Strange mains get like big ultimates in like Diamond and even I mean I even get caught out in Celestial lobbies and GM1, GM2, you know. It's tough. And then this guy gets a huge again, everyone dies. Okay. Right here, nothing much you can do, really. It's just safe to wait for your team and focus on the tanks. Right there, I like that positioning that you took. It's just unfortunate because you got pushed out of it really quick, and there were just too many people alive for you to really do much there. Although I like that positioning, you could have taken it. So oh my god, I need to go back so far. So although I like this positioning here, right? Your team isn't really near you. The only tank you have here is Magneto, and these guys are way too many people for you to fight like this. So I would actually just play more with your tank here, really. Play more with your tank, and then take this positioning, take this high ground when you have more space. Because then, you know, you're contesting not only are you contesting like this whole spot, right? They can't really push this unless they want to die here. You're also contesting this, this, whoops, yeah, this, you know? They can't really mess with you, especially like this too. You're taking so much space, you see? So if you take this spot when your teammates are more forward, like right around here, I'm gonna circle it right around here. This spot becomes super good. So it's not a bad spot. I actually like you playing there and taking that high ground. But for now, just try and stay with your tanks. And here, I mean, they take it, so not much you can do here either, unfortunately. Yeah, and then your team was just respawning, so you could have probably afforded to play a little safer, and you swapped to Wolverine. And Wolverine versus Groot, and especially Doctor Strange, is not bad at all. But they do have an Invis that can push you away from them. So I actually like this Wolverine pick. Oh, a little bit too slow, but you have the right idea. That is how you're supposed to really like steal them as Wolverine. You find that flank and then you just rob them. So you're a tiny bit faster and maybe a little more confident, you would have gotten it. And they just win that fight. It seems like they just win after that. Okay. So one of your questions was, should you have stayed as Squirrel Girl throughout this game? And I'm gonna answer it right now because you guys just lose after this, unfortunately. And they stay the same comp. Honestly, there's a couple people here in this team that can really fuck you up, which is like, you know, Star Lord, and you can't really kill Rocket that much. But overall, I feel like you could have just stayed Squirrel Girl here. You could have just stayed Squirrel Girl, and if you focus more on the Groot and the Doctor Strange in a lot of instances, you could have really messed them up because these two weren't really positioning all that well, and you weren't really threatening these two as much as you could have. Uh, so my the main takeaway I want you to take away from this video is to focus more on the tanks is number one, because you deal so much damage to them, and number two, play more with your tanks, because like the damage you would deal with Magneto and Groot together with your Squirrel Girl is enough to kill. It's enough to kill one tank. It's enough to kill the Invisible Woman. You guys would deal a shit ton of damage. Um, the third one would be probably your positioning a little bit. Mostly because like Squirrel Girl is she takes a lot of space and she can kill people really quickly, especially with her ultimate. So learning like where you should position as a DPS is really important. I will send some videos over to you that you can watch that have helped me a little bit as well. And also I'll send you over some Squirrel Girl people that you can watch as well. This one's really good, Aquamarine. Seems like a very good Squirrel Girl. I just watched a video of theirs and they seem pretty solid with them. So I'm gonna stop the VOD review there. Let me know if you have any further questions, and I'll answer them in DMs. Oh boy, I hope that wasn't too low. Um, hopefully you have a great day and take care.